أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers in Islam. In this video, I'm going to draw the attention of very few Muslim Ummah. I don't know actually how many are interested in what is being discussed or the fatwa in Twitter by us, we Muslims. I find it very, 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 very wonderful what is written in Twitter. I don't understand what is the intention. I think it is just intention of lack of opportunity. Well, the intention is caused by lack of opportunity, maybe boredom, unemployment. Why in the West, especially in the West, forget about other places where everything you see, nothing, nobody reads, nobody can afford. But I think there is too much assumption that in the West and Europe, people have the means, they can afford, they can buy, and they can read. No, all the Muslim world is like this, it's the same. Arabic, you must learn it. It is, you can't escape from being a student of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as he was a student of Angel Gabriel. My brothers, the truth is, in the hereafter, Allah will say, Ikra kitabaka. Read your own book. Kafa binafsaka al-yawma alayka hasiba. You are alone. You alone. This moment, you are your own judge. So, please read this book if you have. Lisan Arab Muhid. You don't have it. It is 400, I think, about $28. So, what are you going to do? Go to your teacher or anybody you respect. You think he knows, but conditioned. You have to listen to him and follow him. Otherwise, it is useless. You can't do, you don't have it. Somebody has it, but not from your own area and from your own tribe. So, what is your relationship with him? Zero. But he has a responsibility to tell the truth and exposed deviations, wrongs, provided it tallies with the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, in this book, they said Salaf is the Qaddam, something that precedes in front of you. You are walking behind it. It is already past you. So that's the meaning of it. I told you in a previous video that the word appears or appeared 7 times in the Holy Quran, maybe more than 7 times. 4, I think 4 in Mecca, 4 in Medina, 3 in Mecca. Now let us understand that everything in Mecca is nothing but is a ta'wili. But in Medina, that is the place where you have to respect it and then follow Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's my line of defense. Now, this gentleman, even Mandur, quoted a verse from the Holy Quran where he says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, جعلناهم سلفا متقدمين ليتأذى بهم آخرين. Sorry, آخرون. Okay. جعلناهم سلفا, we made them a past civilization متقدمين ليتأذى بهم آخرون, so that those who will come after them will take the lessons of whatever happened to them. But definitely what precedes this particular argument is wrong. Okay? So, they said again, Al-Umamu Salifatun Madiyatun Amama Gabira. Again, same meaning repeated in different wordings, that you must understand it. Then, they said that again, وَالْقَوْمُ السُّلَّافِ. It means مُتَقَدِّمُونَ, present tense again. وَسَلَفُ الرَّجُلِ آبَاؤُهُ مُتَقَدِّمُونَ. Salaf al-Rujul, آباؤهم, his own parents, متقدمون, who actually have already passed. Then he said, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, والسلف أيضا كل عمل قدمه العبد, whatever you did, it is salaf. والسلف قوم متقدمون في السيرة, whatever you are doing, anything, your effort, traveling, doing whatever, it is part of your life. Then they made again a example of an ibl that leads the rest of the camels to watering place, or using it to draw water from the deep well. Now, then they went and said that as-salaf again means indebtedness, but it is في كيل المعلوم والوزن المعلوم إلى أجل معلوم. Everything, weight and the balance to a fixed time. Then he said, وَالسَّلَفٌ فِي الْمَعَامِلَاتِ لَهُ مَعَانِيَانِ. أحدهما قرض, which I mentioned. والثاني في السلف هو أن يؤتي مالا في سلعة إلى أجل معلومة بالزيادة في السعر موجود عند السلف, وذلك منفعة للمسلم, ويقال له سلم دون الأول, وهو في معنيين معا اسم من أسلف, وكذلك سلم اسم من أسلمت. So it is the same thing that you give out something, okay, in a commodity, إلى أجل معلومة, fixed, وزيادة, then with increase, في السعر, the business, موجود عند السلف, as previously done by, we don't know the generation. Then in another hadith, istaslafa min arabi bukran, istaqarada, give him a law. وفي حديث لا يحل السلف والبيع وهو مثل أن يقولوا يأتك هذا العبد ب1000 على أن تسلف 1000 في متاع أو على أن تقرض 1000 إلا إنما يؤرده ليحابيه في السن فيدخل في هذا في حد جهالات. Now that is now going to the period of ignorance, which is certainly associated with riba. ولسلف معاني أخران. That's also another meaning. Here it is the same thing. The first one is under kulli shay'in qaddamahu al-abdu min amal salih. Now, any ibadah you performed according to the instructions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his own laws, that you must obey Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, aw walada far'a yuqaddimuhu, or one of the progenies, senior of your children, فهو له سلفا وقد سلف له أمل الصالح وسلف أيضا من تقدمك من آبائك. Now your own progeny, your parents. وذوي قراباتك الذين هم فوقك في السن والفضل. Again, your parents or those who achieved good in this world, both physical and which will reflect in the hereafter, who are above you, in age, maturity, and honor. So you see the relationship. It now is a personal issue, Salafa, because you can't jump into somebody's other progeny who does not belong to you. But if you say Islam, yes, we understand it. But we are independent. Arada annahum. Okay, then he said, there's one Tufail Ganawi Yar'iyu قومه يرئي قومه مضوا سلفا قصد السبيل عليهم. Exactly, قصد السبيل والله قصد السبيل ومنها جائر. Now he's attributing good work, somebody who actually looking after his own family or his own. وصرف منايا بالرجل تقلب. Okay, but surf derivations or exchange, whatever you do, definitely you may fall into something which is not your intention. أراد أنهم تقدمونا وقصدوا سبيلنا عليهم أي نموت كما ماتوا فتكون سلفا لمن بعدنا كما كانوا سلفا لنا. This is what I'm saying. It is definitely قصدوا سبيل عليهم أي نموت كما ماتوا, we hope to die in the manner they died. فتكون سلفا لمن بعدنا, that it is an example on those to come after, behind us. كما كانوا سلفا لنا, in the manner they were our practical demonstrators to copy on anything that is قصد السبيل. وفي دعاء للميت وجعله سلفا لنا قيل هو من سلف المال كأنه قد أسلفه وجعله ثمنا للأجر والثواب الذي يجازي على الصبر عليه. وقيل سلف الإنسان من تقدمه بالموت من آبائه, again related to your own progeny. Don't cross over, please. وذوي قرابات, ولهذا سمى صدر الأول من التابعين السلفة صالحين. Now he mentioned this Sadr al-Awwal. What is Sadr al-Awwal? What is the period, cut-off period? You will not believe what I saw, more than 115 or 150 after Hijrah. But who are those at Tabi'in? How many of them? One should be shocked if you know the history of Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, that when he was looking for 4 judges to be appointed in his time, which ended 101 after Hijrah, throughout that empire he could only get 3, and none of them were Arabs. Only 3 in his Islamic state. All of them were not Arabs. Only 3 in the whole entire Islamic state. The 3 were not Arabs. So what I'm telling me, you are fooling me, because I can't be a fool. I read. ومنهم حديث مدهجة. So what I'm telling us, so what I want to show you is that most of your scholars are very, very dishonest. Now another book is Majmu'ul Fatawa of Ibn Taymiyyah. This is volume 3. Mujmal I'tiqad al-Salaf. Al-I'tiqad al-Salaf. He is talking of what? Tawheed. Are you supposed to discuss Tawheed? No. Because it will lead to controversies and unnecessary arguments, disunity, and then the consequences of accounting for that in the hereafter. So it's not I'tiqad we are after. I'tiqad is kalamat shahada only once. Then you repeat it so many times in a day. Maybe 15 or 20 times during prayers. So what I'm telling us, simple. Don't waste your time on unnecessary fatwa, which is nothing. It will lead you to punishment and a disgrace in this world and in the hereafter. So now What did say? Here on page 377, he mentioned that, let me read what he said. Page 377. He says, هؤلاء المشائخ لم يخرجوا عن مذهب السلف في أصول كبار. Who are those? Go and read page 377 to understand them. He mentioned some names. I haven't checked their period, but he mentioned Addi ibn Masafir Amawi, ومن سلك سبيلهما فيهم من الفضل والدين والصالح واتباع السنة ما أذم الله به أقداره ورفع به مناره. Now, he continues praising them. We don't know their time. Then he said, وأنتم تعلمون أصلحكم الله أن السنة التي يجب اتباعها ويحمد أهلها ويذم من خالفها هي سنة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في أمور الاعتقاد وأمور العبادة وسائر الأمور الديانات، وذلك إنما يعرف بمعرفة الأحاديث النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ثابتا عنه في أقواله وأفعاله. Shall I read it again? وأنتم تعلمون, you don't know. Believe me, you don't know. But I know definitely he's referring to me. أن السنة التي يجب اتباعها ويحمد أهلها ويذم من خالفها, he is not allowed. It is blameworthy. هي سنة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في أمور الاعتقادات, which he did not actually engage because it is straightforward. It is only left for you to understand it, especially if it involves professionalism. We are not equal. Let us use our profession to understand Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And everything on worship and others, Ma'amala, who is your leader, the established monarchy, that is part of itiqad? No. وذلك أن ما يعرف بمعرفة الأحاديث, you can't even read, you just listen. You have to read to understand and swim out of the myriads of Nahaw and the development of the Sharia stage by stage for 10 good years based on circumstances, capabilities, and the time. ثابتا عنه. Exactly. So it's not easy. If you don't read all the almost 90,000 ahadith, he had never read even Garibul Hadith. I think I have about 6 authors. I think the Zamakshari's volumes is the largest 6. I think volume 6, up to 6 volumes. You haven't even read any one of them to understand. You don't even know how to choose a leader. That is the institution and the school of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't know. Anhu fi aqwalih, his statements, that is a hadith. Wa af'alih, his own actions. That's why Umar ibn Khattab said, if you just see him going to the mosque, that is not the criteria of believing that man knows. You have to do other things, ma'amala. Diyanat. وَمَا تَرَكَهُ مِنْ قَوْلِ وَالْأَمَلِ. This is what I am saying. You don't know even how to pray. You don't even know how to observe obligatory prayers, how to break your fast. وَتَرَكَهُ, what he left behind. مِنْ قَوْلِ وَالْأَمَلِ. Because the amal is circumstantial. ثُمَّ مَا كَانَ عَلَيْهِ سَابِقُونَ سابقون أولين من المهاجرين والأنصار والتابعون لهم بإحسان. How many of them تابعون لهم بإحسان? That by 101 after Hijrah, only 3 non-Arabs could be employed by Umar ibn Abdul Aziz as judges. My brothers, please, let us respect the opportunities Allah gave individuals for them to choose their paradise. وذلك في دواوين الإسلام معروفة مثل صحيح البخاري والمسلم وكتب السنن أبي داود النسائي جامع الترمذي وموضع مسانيد المعروفة كمثل الإمام أحمد وغيره. ويوجد في الكتاب تفاسير والمغازي وسائر الكتب حديث جملها وأجزائها من آثار ما يستدل بعضها على بعض. وهذا أمر قد أقام الله له من أهل المعرفة من ائتنا به حتى حفظ الله الدين على أهله. So it's not easy, my brothers. But if you read the whole of this book, about 465 or 70 pages, there is nothing to pinpoint what he meant by as-salaf. There's nothing. But in this book, Al-Tarikh, مذاهب الإسلامية في سياسة والعقائد والتاريخ المذاهب الفقهي لإمام محمد أبو زهرة, he wrote a very, very, very interesting article on Salafiyun, which is on page 190, and I'm going to read to you very briefly what he says. Very, very important. He said, نقصد بالسلفيين أولئك الذين نحلوا أنفسهم ذلك الوصف. They just created, they just made, concocted the word and applied it to themselves without referring to the Holy Quran. وإن كنا سنناقش بعض الآرائهم من حيث كونها مذهب السلف. There's nothing like that. We will not agree with what is their ara'ihim, their own thinking. That is the methodology or the inclination, what the Salaf have inclined. وَأُولَٰئِكَ ظَهَرُوا فِي قَرْنِ الرَّابِعِ الْهِجْرِيَّةِ. They first actually appeared the 4th year after Hijrah. 4th year after Hijrah, what happened before? They were not in existence. Why were they existent 4th year after Hijrah, not before? It's just for you to analyze. وكانوا من حنابلة وزعموا أن جملة آرائهم تنتهي إلى إمام أحمد بن حنبل الذي أحيا عقيدة السلف وحارب دونها. When was the period of Imamuna Hanbal? He died, I think, 264. Please check to be sure that I am right. He died 264. So what are you telling me, my brothers? What was before? We had only the Sahabas. And please let us respect. If I say only Umar ibn Khattab, don't say I don't have regard or I am insulting the Sahabas, 120,000. No. Rasulullah says 2 of them, Umar and Abu Bakr, cling. So what I'm telling you, what am I saying? What are you saying against me? That I don't respect Sahabas. But cling to Abu Bakr and Umar, because Abu Bakr was the first to explain what they did not understand, I think about 9 issues. Then Umar was the one who solidified, united the Ummah. So what are you saying, my brothers? الذي أحيا عقيدة السلف وحارب دونهم ثم تجدد ظهورهم في قرن السابع, again 300 years again further established. أحياه شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية وشدد في دعوته إليه. What did Ibn Taymiyyah say? Ibn Taymiyyah never prayed in the manner it is done today in the whole of 55 Muslim world. And that is my contention, that is my argument. You are either let us come to Ibadah, which none of you in Europe, in Arabia, in Africa, in Asia observe. So please, let us respect our independence and be reminded that you have to read your own book in the hereafter. I have read you 3 books. You can't read a single one. You and your so-called scholar, muftis and so on. So be prepared for disgrace in the hereafter. Assalamu alaikum.